Well, how do there, chums? As I, Captain Stephen. Today, chums, for you guys out there in the viewerverse, I'm going to tour a few more bases inside of the Spooky Swamp event on the Damash Smash Hub. Heck yes, so I sort of nicked a planet in his system because it was the most spookiest of planets I could find. So thank you, Damash Smash. Righto. Now, normally hitting up other bases brings up just the bases inside of your system, but what I have found is sometimes this first base is like a straggler. It comes from nowhere. I mean, that's not on my planet. Mine's like a vaporous planet, I believe, not a haunted emerald planet, but that has spiked my interest. I'm wondering whether that might be from the weekend event or something. I think that was a haunted emerald planet, wasn't it? The one with the big shrooms on. So I think it would have taken me there if I hit that up. Yes, definitely not my planet. Righto. Okay, so we've got a straggler base there, so I'm going to be hitting up a different base. We're going for this one here. This is by Soulless Omega. So yes, I can use Soulless Omega. And this is Live, Laugh, Sacrifice Your Enemies. Live sacrifice? Why laughing at you? Okay, alright, well, we've got to see this. This sounds pretty grim. Okay, well, let's head on in. And yes, the spooky vibe has been set from the outset. I mean, look at the ceiling. It's got all the little bits of grass and roots sticking through it and stuff. It looks like you've terrain manipulated this out of the ground. Pretty darn awesome. Okay, right, well, let's head over this way. Yes, the spooky vibe is continued in here. It's like an evil bat cave or something, full of evil. Right, okay. Well, we've got this over here. And what's down there, then? Oh, great, you've got an oubliette. Perfect for throwing your victims into. Hence the naming of your base, I take it. Great. What an evil-looking, sinister place this is. Right, well, there seems to be an upstairs area as well. But there's a door to the right. Let's just see what's up here quickly. You know what? I'm going to look down on this level first. We'll go up there in a moment. We'll see what's through that door in a moment. Don't go away, people. Right, so let's head on through here. And we've got ourselves an empty room. Because maybe it's still a work in progress. Or maybe that's intended. Maybe that's where you keep your prisoners before you throw them in the oubliette. Yes, evil. Okay, well, let's head on up here. Let's go through this door. Lovely. Oh, I like the light floors showing up through the concrete panels. That's frickin' ace. And I like all the use of the trophies. It almost looks like there's some sort of sinister game of chess going on in here or something, doesn't it? That's pretty darn sweet. I like that. That's very nice. I love the light panels actually coming through the floor. That's something I might have to adopt in some of my builds. I like that. That's an awesome idea. Right, let's head on into here. Right, so we're greeted by a load of archways as soon as we come here. This looks like something out of Game of Thrones. You know the Starks, how they've got a mausoleum down underneath their castle? Reminds me of that. That's pretty darn freaking cool. I like that. Okay, well, I don't seem to be able to get outside to take a picture of this base from the outside. There's no outside world. It's all encased inside of this cave. So I'm probably not going to be able to get a screenshot of this that actually shows off the base per se, because it's an all-interior base, and I don't think I've ever come across an all-interior base before. How freaking odd is this? That's really awesome. Right, well, I head back down the way I come, and hopefully go through the teleporter and jump to another base, but this is pretty darn awesome. I'm liking your base there, Soulless Omega. Nicely done. Nicely done indeedy-doody. Right, let's head on around here. Let's go and hit up the teleporter and pick another base. Righto, so awesome. Right, so you're probably going to notice that the background of the teleporter changes in a moment. I jumped to Mr. Kettle's base because I thought I hadn't already been to Mr. Kettle's base. Here I am at Mr. Kettle's base. But yeah, I cut all that out, and now I'm jumping to Enter the Dragon. Awesome. So let's head on over to Enter the Dragon. Right, so this base is by Akira SMA. And yes, Enter the Dragon is one of my favourite Bruce Lee films of all time, alongside Game of Death. Heck yes. Yeah, I used to study Jet Kundo, the old Bruce Lee martial arts, and Krav Maga, and also the Filipino stick fighting called a screamer, which can also apply to knives. So yes, that was great fun back in the old day. I don't know how much I remember it now. I mean, we were talking about 10 years ago. Right, so let's head on out and let's have a quick... Oh, look, this is easy to get out. There's my ship there. Nice. And let's see why he may have called it Enter the Dragon, because I'm not seeing much that looks dragony at the moment, chums. So here we go. Let's just... pop into camera mode, spin this around and see if we can work out why it's called it Enter the Dragon. Oh, you know, like the actual festivals of the dragons, the Chinese dragons in the street, where they're all fluffy and stuff. It looks like it's made a lovely fluffy dragon. It almost looks like Shenron's head from Dragon Ball. I see all the teeth down there. That's pretty cool, those little sort of rocks. If you can see that, that's its mouth. And then the nostrils are at the front, those two sort of like little Yoda huts. And then his eyes are further back. You see them inset. Again, Yoda huts. Very nicely done. That is freaking awesome. Well done, Akira SMA, and thank you for building inside of the NMSA. Heck yes. Awesome. Right, so let's head back in and let's have a look at some of the stuff I may have missed by jumping to the outside. Well, this is quite cool. So not only is it quite a cool base to look at, it also feels that it's got function to it. And all this infestation and missing sort of roof parts and panels and things sort of adds to the fact that it's been run down for Halloween. I really do like it. Oh look, there's a little pumpkin there. That's a very cool little idea. Sticking some lights inside one of those to make it look like a pumpkin. Very nicely done. Liking this a lot. I'm liking the artwork. I'm liking the use of all your sort of decorations and the fact that it feels overgrown and sort of infested. Very cool indeedy doody. And yes, I'm a big fan of Akira as well. I really like the Japanese anime. Oh, look at that. That's a very cool use of the fireplace. Very nice. Looks like a central heart of the building. Very cool. I'm liking the use of colour in all of the foliage here as well, and also all these trophies inside of the mouth. This is awesome. Very nicely done indeed. Okay, so right now I'm looking to see if I can find a teleporter, but I came out by a base computer, I'm fairly sure. So if I came out by a base computer, that means that there isn't another teleporter here, so I may have to jump up to the actual station to get back into another base. But yeah, let's just head on into the actual mouth again. Let's just head on round. Was it a base computer I came in on, or was it a teleporter? I'm fairly sure it was a base computer, but I'll just go double check. Let's head round here then. So where I came from was just up one more level from here and just round the corner. And where was it? It was round the opposite side. Around the opposite side of here. No teleporter. Righto, I'll see you back at the station, Chums, in a second. So yeah, there we go. Enter the dragon. Very cool. So I'm now at Dr. Pong's base, and she's quite a talented base builder. I visited one of her other bases before, and it had a cool sort of exocraft launcher. So yes, Dr. Pong says, stay out of the cellar. Well, guess where I'm going now? That's the only place I want to go now. Fudging heck. No, I'm only joking. I mean, this looks freaking awesome. I want to see all of this. I want to see this in its entirety. Yes, you know what? Let's go into the old camera mode, and let's have a look at where I actually am, because this just looks like it's the front porch, but it's also looks like it might be bigger than it appears. Let's just pull the camera back and let's have a look. Oh, wow. Look at all this foliage. That's freaking awesome. It's like a little castle with its own sort of moat landing pad. I like it. I like this a lot. So let's head on in. Well, I must say I'm liking the use of all these swampy-like plants and fireplaces. We've kind of seen like a reoccurring theme in quite a lot of these bases to give this sort of Halloween-y type vibe, and you know what? I like it. It's very cool that a lot of people have picked up on this sort of stuff to give this sort of creepy vibe. It just goes to show what you can build now. This is freaking ace. Loving all these base parts, especially the stone. They really do make a base like this pop. Heck yes. So the use of all these Halloween parts from last year are pretty darn freaking sweet. Now I just came upstairs. I'm trying to look for the cellar. Where is the cellar? I want to find the cellar. Yeah, I want to find out why we shouldn't be going down there. Right, here we go. There's some downstairs. Let's go down here. There's a lot of nip-nip. That could be a good reason not to go down here. Ooh, I'm liking all that under sort of side. Ooh, here's the cellar. This looks like the sort of thing that Freddy Krueger would have in his basement. This is freaking scary as. This is pretty darn freaking epic. I love the use of the red lighting. It really does add to the ambience of evil, doesn't it? And a lot of these base parts that you put in here are making quite a creepy sort of sound. Stay out of the cellar. Too late, Dr. Pong. I'm already in your cellar. Right, okay. Let's head around here and let's see what else there is inside of this Dr. Pong cellar. Oh my days. There's a load of these sort of canisters with monsters in. I'm liking it, Dr. Pong. Very cool indeedy doody. So yeah, Dr. Pong has actually got their own YouTube channel, and she puts up quite a lot of content. Go check out Dr. Pong. She's pretty darn freaking awesome. I put a link to her channel in the top right hand corner, people. Right, so that is pretty darn freaking awesome. Like this. I like this a lot. It's a very cool base. It's the lighting and the actual use of all the sorts of items that you've used that really does make this stand out as quite an awesome base. Okay, we've got a teleporter up here. What else is up here before I jump in the teleporter? I think we're ready to go in the teleporter. Boom! Double aquarium! Double fish tanks! Nice! And this brings us upstairs, and you can see down there where all these sort of flags and stuff are. What a cool base build this is, Dr. Pong. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, well, I'm going to have to head all the way back down to the teleporter. I think I can just jump off the roof, though, can't I? Let's give that a go. Yeah, let's just jump through here. Meow! Boom! I'm back down here. Stay out of the cellar. Too late. Already seen your cellar? It's been done. I have toured your cellar. At least I hope I have. Right, so let's head down here then. And was it in here? No, that's the creepy fireplace with the base computer. Nice one, Dr. Pong. And let's hit on up the teleporter. And I think there's only one other base that I can view at the moment, Chum. So it seems to be If you're not seeing your bass inside of the computer list here, then please go re-upload your bass. But now we're going to go see The Ever-Watching Gaze by Balls Up. Yes, let's go. Here we are. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Balls Up or something like that. Blaze Up. I'm not too sure. I think it's Balls. Balls. It's like bar and then LZ. Yeah, there you go. Oh, let's skip this so you can see it. There you go. I've put it on the screen. Not too sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but thank you very much. Nice one. So here we are. What the fudge? Okay, this looks like a giant chess piece or something. Let's just go into camera mode. Let's zoom out and let's have a better look-see. Okay, it kind of does look like a salt shaker from hell, doesn't it? That's freaking mentals. Oh, there's a bit at the back. Oh, I like the fact that there's like this weird mist emanating from the whole thing. Very cool. Very nice indeed. And I think that's from that centerpiece in the middle, isn't it? That is really quite cool. It's like Sauron's eye in pixelated format above a giant salt shaker type chess piece is about the best way that I can describe this. And it looks like we can go inside said base. Let's do that. Let's have a look inside. Nice. Okay, cool. This is an old bassy type looking part structure, prefab, merged onto, oh, there we go, new. Okay, so there's a load of new bits in here. How cool is that? I really like it. Nice one. I like the merger. Very nice. Sort of offset there. Let's head on up here. Looks like they are deliberately powered off to give it that sort of red glow and the pulsating sort of feel. Very cool. I need to turn my torch on, I think. I need to be able to see where I'm freaking going, because is there another level? I'm not too sure if there is. Oh, it looks like there's some light up there. Let's just turn on my torch. Here we go. Yeah, so it looks like I can jump up there. I'm going to jump up there and see what's there. Sweet, let's go through here. Lovely job. And I have liftoff. Okay, and it takes you out to the roof. Okay, so it's quite a small, compact base, but it is pretty darn freaking creepy with that giant eye up here. And this sort of added-in infested sort of giant egg-looking plant type thing with plants inside of it. That's pretty darn freaking funky, isn't it? I like it. Very unusual, very cool. But yes, people, that's pretty much all my bass tours for this time. But yeah, if you want to see your bass here, just give it a bit of a refresh or something, re-upload, and I'll check back in a couple of days. See you again soon. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe. And I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers. And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.